What's up, guys? Welcome back to the KG and Ringy, the Adventure Archaeology channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandon. Today I'm out with the Garrett crew at Digstock, and we're hoping that we're going to find something. What do y'all think?
We're going to find some nectar, some roundness, and some juice.
That's the goal of the day, is to find some of that stuff.
Yeah.
I like coins.
You look like you got a splitting headache. There you go. All right, guys. Let's go. We're going to go see what we can find.
Subscribe to this guy's channel.
Hey, you heard it from them. Let's do it. All right, I got my first find of the day that could or could not be significant.
Nickel size. Nick.
It's slick. Super slick.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Slicky.
Slicky McGee.
Man, there's nothing left on it. It's white.
Could be like a V nickel.
It looks like a V-nickel. They usually don't have much on them.
Yeah.
What did it ring up as? Was it in the 50s? Or
Well, there's a lot of iron right here, and it squeaked a little bit. It was actually in the 70s, but with the iron, it was kind of just different. I don't know. We'll try to clean it up, see if we can get something off of it. I hope y'all can make it out. I can make the date out on this coin finally. It's 1887. So that's pretty cool, guys. I'm very excited to have that, even though it's just about wiped. If you're going to have part of it that you can see, the date is definitely the part that you want. Pick this guy up off the ground. This is possibly the ugliest arrowhead I've ever found in my life. This right here,
That one is actually...
yeah, it's whole, it's complete, but it's just not pretty to look at. And the material it's made out of is really weird. It almost looks like concrete or gravel.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but it is whole, and I'll take it. All right, surface find right here. It's, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. It ain't even a weedy, man. That's a 1977 penny. What do I expect on the surface, right?
What does it say?
Oh, I do see that. Wow.
Did you see what it says on some Cincinnati, Ohio, I think?
So overland, and then Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo, Ohio. It says some stuff on the top, but I can't make
It looks like it says Willis. That's off of a Jeep. Like the old
like
Willis
a Willys Jeep, maybe?
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
That's cool, man. Is that your favorite find so far?
I think so, yeah.
That's all right.
I
Hey.
love it so much I'll kiss it.
All right, guys, I just flipped out a button. Oh, that's old, dude.
That's older than silver.
Yes, it is. Holy cow, man.
You know what that is?
No.
I think it's a VMI. I think it is. I think it's a Virginia button.
No. What the heck, man?
Or British or something. It's a little guy.
Yeah, there's a guy standing on there.
Because on my VMI, it has a little guy. Turn it over. Does it? No, that's old.
That's really
older.
old.
Oh, man.
Dude, that's killer, man. Heck yeah. Gosh. Right here, man.
Hey, come look at this one.
That's crazy. All right, I did a little bit of cleaning on the button. You can see now that it says Virginia at the top. And at the bottom it says Semper something. And I dialed a friend to see if they could help me, which was Heath Jones over at History Seekers. And he gave me a quick ID, but told me to talk to Butch Holcomb, which I did. So this right here is actually pre-Civil War. So we were right about that. And it's probably from the 1830s. This was part of the Virginia militia. So we're talking about a 200-year-old button here. This guy is holding swords, standing over top of somebody that he has taken down. And on the back, I haven't cleaned it quite up yet, but it's going to have a stamp around the back side here, which is pretty cool. So this is not a two-piece. This was a single-piece button, which makes it even more rare. So this could be, as crazy as it sounds, anywhere from a $100 to $200 button, or maybe even more. You wouldn't think it by looking at it, by the condition, but this is actually in phenomenal shape to have been buried for over 190 years. All right, guys, we're battling the wind, but let's show you what the ringmaster's pulled out. No rings.
Not a single ring. We got some buttons and Wheaties and
Did you get an Indian head? I forget.
Flatties. No, Mig got an
didn't either.
Indian. Let's see, what else? That's a Wheatie.
You sound like me. I got a couple of
Oh,
weeks.
just a pocket full of Wheaties over the last day.
We're thinking,
And then this bad boy right
that right
here.
there is what I was wanting to show you.
That was my favorite of the trip so far.
It still has the guild on there. That's
Yeah.
gonna be Civil War era. It's got the I in there for infantry. And like we said, the gilt is the, I guess you would say, the coloring around the outside of it. So
Right, it's actually gold, isn't it?
yeah, it's actually got,
The gilt is made of gold.
and that's so cool because the soil here is the softest soil I've ever dug in. It's literally like sand. So I guess it's just really good to the buttons. But man, congratulations on that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I think the back, I don't know, I haven't cleaned it, so
I wonder if it'll say
Can't tell if it
Scoville or
says.
something like that.
yeah, like, I don't know what the other ones were. Waterbury had a lot of buttons, but I don't know if they were going then or when. But
That's awesome, man. Hey, wide age range of stuff out here, but it seems like the majority of these houses are sharecroppers, and that's why we're finding all the wheat cents.
yep, exactly. I haven't found a single silver coin yet this trip, but you
I
know
haven't
that
either.
doesn't mean they're not here. You know, I might not have walked across it.
Well, it's not like we're trying to cover 10,000 acres in 3 days, is it?
Exactly, exactly.
I'm trying to shield y'all from the wind, but I just dug this target right here. It sounded really good whenever I pulled it out. I'm pretty sure this is a barrel tap or a type of finial. I don't know which one, but it's definitely old. It's definitely time period. We're at an old house site that's at least 115, 120 years old. We're hoping to get some silver out here today. Let's do it. All right, guys, I'm pretty sure I got a coin right there. You see it? It's a nice 80 signal. It's a weedy. Let's see if we can get a year on it. There have been several Indian heads found here. That's what I was hopeful for. It's pretty roached. That's okay though. It means that we're still in the right place to possibly find some silver. So Digstock is so large, it's miles and miles worth of fields with 10,000 acres, that Matt Howell was on the phone with me telling me he was finding arrowheads. And literally we were FaceTiming each other. I said, oh my goodness, you're not gonna believe this. I looked down and there was this nice quartz point. It is snapped in half, but this would have been the top. I wish it would have been whole, but it's kind of a coincidence that he called me to tell me the awesome stuff he was finding, and there was one right in front of me. This whole area is loaded. Take a look at that field. Beautiful green field. It was a little chilly this morning. We're having 25 and 30 mile an hour wind gusts. So there again, I apologize if the audio is not the best. So I just pulled this little bitty, what looks to be like a tiny musket ball out. I'm finding tons of arrowhead flint out here. So I think I'll probably just keep going. I'm in this field by myself right now. It's actually really nice to not have a bunch of people around me. There's not a bunch of holes here. So with the musket ball, I'm hoping for older. Let's find out. All right, I just had a banging signal right here. Looks like it's gonna be a side to padlock. It is the stamp side, which is nice. See right there, it says Sleigh Maker. That's pretty cool. May not be super old, but I'll take it. I'll definitely put it in my relic case. The rest of it may be here. I'm going to swing back over the hole and make sure I don't leave it behind. All right, Miguel has the find of the day. He found a half cent.
Half cent.
U.S. half cent.
U.S. half cent.
You ever seen one? Because I haven't.
Yeah.
It's a cut in half weedy. How about that? No, that's not the find of the day, but he did get a nice Indian head penny. Looks like it says 1902.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least it's beautiful out here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely stunning, and we're like the only ones in this whole field over here. I
Yeah,
can't believe that.
Everyone's still going. Of course,
old
tomorrow it's
maple
supposed to
buckle.
storm and be 20-mile-an-hour winds.
So what you're saying is we're leaving in the morning?
Yeah. All right.
All right. What do you got? He knew this was a coin.
I knew it was a coin. I called Brandon over here, and there's a hole right here next to it. And I was getting an 87, 88 right here, and it dropped off as soon as you picked up the coil. And there it is there. We hadn't even revealed it. We know it's a coin.
But we don't know if it's old or not.
Please be old.
It's a quarter.
It's a quarter.
But
I think it's standard. Just a modern quarter.
if it is, that'll be one to match mine.
Oh, it's a modern quarter.
Well, I know this is a bit of a shorter video, but as you can tell, I'm back home working on the headquarters. Sadly, I didn't get to film like I wanted to. The wind was absolutely nuts. If you couldn't tell in the clips, I did a lot of doctoring on the audio, and it still didn't turn out the best, so I apologize for that. It was 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts all day long for like 3 days straight. And that's probably why I ended up getting sick and having to leave early on Sunday, to tell you the truth. I felt absolutely terrible on my way home, and it's taken me several days to recuperate, honestly. With that being said, though, I had a great time. I met tons of fantastic people. I was able to take pictures with everyone. If you do have pictures that you took with me, be sure that you drop them over in the Facebook group. I'd love to see those, and I'd like to be able to share those in the future if you don't mind. And if you're not subscribed to the channel and this is your first time here, please be sure that you hit that subscribe button or the follow button so that you don't miss our future adventures. We'll catch you guys in the next video.